Hello, hello. Let me lower my seat a little bit. Day 7. We are still fasting. Whew. It's good to be alive, people. It's good to be alive. Let's see. My Qualcomm's off. My phone's being used. I think it's like around 4 o'clock for me on day 7. So almost halfway through day 7. I recently woke up. I stayed at a customer, so I am right now drinking my apple cider vinegar and baking soda with water. I just wanted to check in, let you know that I'm still fasting. Let's see, the day before, I think I slept 4 hours. And I made a video, and I sleep a good, solid 4 hours with my weighted blanket, and I felt really good. But then I drove the night shift last night, and I was tired. I had been up for quite some time waiting, and I was tired by the time. I feel like my shirt is crooked. Anyway, so I had time on my load, so when I stopped for my half-hour required break, I actually set my alarm, and I went in the back and I slept for an hour, and I needed that so I could continue to go. But I don't contribute that to fasting or anything like that. There's times where I've driven the night shift and just need a nap or an extra break or whatever it is. I prefer to drive night shift, but that's not the focus of this video. This is about fasting. So when I got here to my customer to pick up, it's like 5 a.m. So when I finally shut down, 4 hours into my rest break, I was starting to wake up, and I was like, no, because it's, like I said, it's 4 in the afternoon. I would have been up that whole time, and then my load's ready, and then I've got a solid shift to drive to get up to my next customer. So I sort of kept forcing myself just to go back to bed, to shut my eyes, to just rest, right? Because I needed it. I didn't want 2 days back to back that were 4-hour rest breaks. So somebody made a comment, and I commented back. They're gonna start. It was either Hershey or I Am Small Fry. I can't remember. But you both commented, but about how you're gonna try to do the fast, and you're gonna do it on home time, and you're really pretty physical on home time. I am too. I don't rest on home time, and we're remodeling, right? We're remodeling the house right now, so it's not at all peaceful or serene when I go home. When I'm home, we're gonna pick out the flooring, get the flooring installed. I want the painters to come in. We painted it probably a year ago, maybe a little longer than that. But I want it repainted now, and I want the woodwork painted, and when I'm home, I take the the dogs for a walk every morning and play with them. And I have my DOT visit. I mean, I just have a ton of appointments as well. I have to go visit my mom. She's doing remarkably well. For those of you that watch me, like, I feel foolish. I mean, the whole family, we feel like we've been punked by my mom back in March, but yeah, she's doing really well, thank God. So, and we're RVers now. We bought an RV. We've been talking about this for quite some time, and Chris and I have been, we've stayed in other friends' RVs. We're not a tenting couple at all. Like, I'm not tenting. Not at my age. I'm 50. I'm sorry. I'm just not into that. But it's a used one owner camper trailer, pull behind. It's 33 feet long, 32, something like that. So I want to get my hands on it. You know, it's kind of like when you move into a house, you just want to do your own cleaning and your own, you know, you just want to make sure that you put your hand on it. So that's what I'll be doing too when I'm home. So I got a lot of activities going on, and I have a motorcycle safety class to take, so I can ride my motorcycle that I just got, Miss Pinky. So there's a lot to do, but this is what I do to myself when I go on home time. Because I'm gone so long, I pack in. But hopefully, if I find out that September and October work, I'm getting off subject. This is about fasting, and I'm commingling trucking with fasting, so I'm not going to. Back to fasting. I just gotta say that comparing this time to last time, I feel so much better this time. I mean, I remember, like, I was so, like, wispy and just like, oh my God. Like, it was taking a toll on me. And I want to say that I contribute to how I feel to the apple cider vinegar and baking soda. I haven't had any caffeine today, no coffee, just water and my apple cider vinegar, and I drink it by straw to protect my teeth, and I keep a spoon in here so I can continue to stir it up. And I do that when I wake up before anything, and it's the last thing I do before I go to bed. I take my magnesium and potassium supplements, and I just, like, there's just such a difference this time around. Like, I'm so glad that I didn't give up on the idea of fasting for me because of my experience before. Because, like I said, I think I did it wrong. And I feel good. So I'm going to continue. Will there be a day 8? Who knows? I don't know how I'll feel when I get home. You know, like I made in my last video. God, I would love to be able to see this through home time. I mean, that would be incredibly challenging. B, if I could do it, incredibly satisfying that I did not break my fast because of the environment that I was in, right? Like, this is going to be a true test to if I'm physically able, right? Like, if I'm physically able to do it. You know, even in sports, they say your mind will quit before your body, and that is so true, right? That they talk about the marathoners, like it's really your mind that'll make you want to stop before your body. And not that this is a marathon, but it is sort of, you know, a different sort of marathon. So I am hoping that if physically able, that I can keep my mind strong and get through it. But I'm gonna report in, you know, I'm gonna let you guys know how it's going. I told Chris, if you have popcorn at the house, eat it, get rid of it, throw it, something. I just don't want that kind of temptation. So it's going to be tough enough, you know, cooking and being around food, because I don't expect for him not to have food in the house because of what I'm going through. So we'll see how it goes. Day 7, still thumbs up. All right. All right, so we are, I think it's day 8. I'm gonna go with day 8, still fasting. I'm home, and home time is challenging. I went and did all the grocery shopping for while I'm gonna be home and cooking, and then I had to run some errands, and then I came home and made dinner for Chris. And you know how like you make dinner and you taste it as you're making it to make sure that it's okay? Well, quite a few times I went to like dip the finger in the sauce and I was like, oh, that's right, I'm fasting. So the first day that I got home, I was just so busy that I really didn't take care of myself where it came to drinking water, doing my apple cider vinegar. And last night I was paying for it. My hip hurts so bad. And I'm not sure if it was like the back, so I'm not sure if that was like my kidneys hurting because I didn't have the apple cider vinegar, or if it was just like my body doing its repair mode type thing. But today it feels good. I did the apple cider vinegar before I went to bed last night, and again this morning, first thing, took my supplements. So I haven't hopped on the scale yet. I've just been so stupid busy. So I'll do that today. We're going to a class, and I'll announce that shortly probably on my Instagram. Not here. This is fasting. But all right, he's coming back into the truck. We got to run. We got a class that we have to take. So still fasting. Hey, just wanted to make a quick video. It's day 9 fasting, and yesterday was rough. We were on the go all day long. I was challenged by, you know, being around Chris who's eating, and it's just tough. Like, I was so used to being in my own little environment in the truck that now, you know, being around food more often is tough. Like, I wasn't hungry, but I mentally wanted to break my fast yesterday. Like, I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You almost ready?
No, I'll be back.
Oh, you haven't gone yet? Oh, okay. What was I saying? Oh, so, and then, you know, making him meals. So it's been more difficult than I expected, but I'm up to the challenge. this is really a mental game right now because I'm not hungry. I'm not kidding you. I'm not hungry at all. And I did weigh in, but you know how I said like the weight isn't really like the important thing to me. But it's 11 pounds in 8 days. So, and I can tell, again, this is a sign for me that the collarbone, the stomach is going down, the arms, but I'm just gearing up. It's Labor Day, so we gave employee time off from work and we're going to go do the washout business. So we just have to go to a customer who's closed today and do their vehicles. So it's going to be a little bit of physical work. I'm going to see how that works out for me. But day 9, still, I want to say still going strong, even though I don't feel strong because the mental game. I don't feel really weak. I thought I would be weaker than this. But again, it's your thoughts. You know, like if you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. It's so weak. How am I going to get through the day? Then that's exactly how your day's going to go. But if you get up and go, all right, I feel good. This is just another day. Jakey. So anyway, it's another day. I'm really, well, again, I'm playing it by ear, but I'm really, really hoping I can continue. So we'll see. All right.